I just wanted to come on really quick and just say how you guys are all full of monkey's ass when it comes to talking about dating the same type of women, right? Men, and I'm not going to say this in a generalization, but those who maybe have some type of underscore, some undertones of misogyny, right? Men who, and when I say misogyny, what I'm referencing is men who relish, right? And seeing women be humiliated and seeing women be humbled. Now, granted, I understand that we're living in a culture where everybody is feeling completely overlooked, right? The average small town, day to day, just people who don't have access to resources, people who just maybe just be average, ordinary, everyday folk, right? And people who are just kind of reckoning with the fact that not everybody's going to have a platform, not everybody has some type of, phenotypical feature that's going to allow them some type of, social superiority. So we are really, at a point in society where a lot of people are finding a lot of solace in the humiliation and the downfall of other people. So I completely understand that, right? But there is something about men, a certain kind of men, who really do relish in seeing women be humiliated. And so what you're kind of seeing today is this shift in desire, right? This shift in desire, this sense, this shift in trendiness, right? And it's no different than, when all the white girls were getting BBLs and they were all, doing all the things, and now they're wanting to be slim. And so what you're seeing within black culture is you're seeing a lot of black women who, were previously praised, right? These women were the women who, the athletes were talking to, the high earners or whatever we're looking at, and wouldn't pay, regular degular girls any type of attention, right? And so now there's been a shift, right? It's like, oh, why are you guys all dating the same type of women? And it's not from a critical analysis to say, okay, wait a minute, maybe, cosmetically, there's been some type of influence of, our desires, and let's look at this critically. No. It's just to criticize black women, right? When black women were, heavily coveted after for the BBL, the Brazilian butt lift surgery, it was like, why are y'all getting BBLs? Simultaneously, these women were, prized in society at that point in time, right? Because that was what was desirable. And so now you're seeing this shift, and it's not because men are humble and they're grounded. It's because men weren't able to jump on the wave of obtaining those type of women who quote unquote look the same, right? Because obviously we know with that came a level of entitlement, right? When everyone is desiring one specific thing, you absolutely can have a level of entitlement about yourself. Or if not, you manufacturing that desire, society is kind of giving you that desire, right? And this is where you had the conversations about pretty privilege. But this is how misogyny hides itself in the criticism of women and their